India and the European Union are close to finalizing a landmark free trade agreement as EU leaders Ursula von der Leyen and Antonio Costa are in the country for summit-level talks with Prime Minister Narendra Modi on January 27. Once it is concluded, this will be the largest trade deal India has signed to date, covering commerce with the 27-nation European Union, one of India's biggest export destinations. Experts say the agreement is expected to deliver significant economic gains for both India and the EU.
I think that India-EU FTA is just not a trade negotiation. It's a strategic reset in how world's two rule-based and large economies choose to work together. For India, it's a entry into a global value chain in very advanced economy, and for EU, it's entry into a market which has a scale, which has stability. India-EU FTA, especially for India, is extremely critical and very, very important as India is going to enter into around $22 trillion economy with the 27 nations. At the same time, EU is also having a large market with 1.4 billion people.
According to exporters, the FTA is set to boost key sectors including textiles and apparel, pharmaceuticals, chemicals, engineering goods, gems and jewelry, leather, petroleum products, and iron and steel. With EU tariffs expected to be phased out, industry estimates suggest India's exports to Europe could double over the next 3 years, enhancing competitiveness and market access.
There are sectors like textile and apparels, gems and jewelries, which would like to have a trade deal, be it with the US or the EU. These are the traditional export-oriented, labor-intensive sectors. And these sectors are suffering a lot because of the problems in the US. So, the sectors that will be really gaining are the labor intensive export oriented sectors like textile and apparels, gems and jewelries, leather and leather products. Of course, we would like to have more market access in pharmaceuticals, in electronics. That depends upon the depth of the deal. In many cases, we can become a manufacturing hub for the European Union companies which are trying to de-risk from China, and that is a big thing that we need to also think through.
Both EU Commission President Ursula von der Leyen and India's Commerce and Industry Minister Piyush Goyal have described the India-EU FTA as the mother of all deals, calling it a win-win for both sides. The agreement is expected to help Indian exporters diversify markets amid high US tariffs, cut dependence on any single trading partner, and integrate Indian companies into European value chains through a stable and predictable trade framework.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to Mirror Now.